Hello, today I will be talking about my Unit 8 diversity audit. So, the audit I did was the Norman Regional Health System. It is where I work. It's where I spend a lot of time throughout the day, throughout the week. And there we live by the I care values, which stands for integrity, communications, attitudes, results, and engagement. Our mission at Norman Regional is to serve our community as the leaders in health and wellness. Our vision is to be the provider of choice, improve the health and well-being for our region community. So working here, we get a lot of people that's not just from Norman. We have a setup in more. We have people that come down from the OU clinic, since there's a little bit of ties there with with the university being here. So we have a lot of students that come down and train at Norman Regional as well as healing some of the folks that when the hospitals are overcrowded, like at like during the COVID times. So Norman Regional actually has a diversity and inclusion department. There are three African Americans on board, as well as four women, and then there's a mixture of youth and old. So you kind of get, some of the older people's points of views that maybe been working there a long time, and then as well as the youth that is trying to change some of the cultures that maybe the older people don't understand. So it's really helpful there. The purpose of this group is to identify the inclusion and diversity strengths and opportunities within all aspects of our health system, develop strategies and plan to examine ways in which we include and exclude employees, patients, and community members. So there's actually a case where one of the employees is here. One of the employees actually kind of got it into dispute on Facebook, and it led to some things. So, systematically examine aspects of the healthcare and to enhance its effectiveness and ability to meet the needs of diversity workforce and the patients we serve. So we have a lot of patients we serve, youth, babies, um, I mean, all of the people that live here in Norman, black, white, Hispanics, everybody. I don't think we would call ourselves a hospital if we only serve to one group of people. I think that would be very small-minded as well. So, they also provide education for staff and volunteers to address unconsequential bias and opportunities for just culture, improving just culture. So, here we um, just educate ourselves knowing that, hey, if there is a homeless person, treat them as if they're a normal person. I know that's not like really a big diversity because homeless can be anybody, but just making sure we treat everybody with respect is a big part of our value. So here is the case I was stating earlier. So in 2021, just last year, the company was hit with a discrimination lawsuit when Kevin, a nurse at Norman Regional, posted to a Facebook stating that get a tall tree and a short piece of rope after hearing about an African American man that was arrested for shooting a 5-year-old white boy. He was eventually let go from Norman Regional as they still viewed it as a discrimination against African American, which is great that they viewed it at that point. I'm not going to say I understand how frustrated Kevin was because, things like this happen. Um, but to post something like that is just unbelievable. That's just something you don't do. You let kind of let media take care of that aspect. And after serving 19 years, to lose your job for something, one small little line, it's something that, people don't think about. So that's sad. And then also, just with over 3,000 employees, there are many opportunities for people of color, women, members of the LGBTQ community, youth, and people of all ages, young and old, to become doctors, nurses, administrators, and even managers. My manager, he has been working at Norman Regional for the past 30 years. He's an African American male, and he loves it. I mean, he never said one bad thing about the company. Um, he puts his best foot forward. He shows me the ropes. He shows all of his employees the ropes. He's seen many of his people come up and become doctors and nurses and charge nurses, and just moving around the department for better of their needs. And, he's seen it all. So it's really helpful to have somebody like that. I also met another lady that's been working there for about 25 years, and she's African American as well. And she is actually the manager over the supply unit. And she's seen many of people come and go, um, that was at the leadership position. And she loves her job as well. So I'm Kendrick Cooks, and thank you.